Here's a few guys to drop heading into Week 14 at running back. The first guy is Snell of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Snell in yesterday's ball game in the shocking loss to the Washington football team. He had 8 carries, 5 rushes, and 2 catches for 5 yards. That didn't get the job done. Anthony McFarland, he cut into the workload as well. They started off the game with McFarland in the backfield, but James Conner now, after getting the COVID and the Steelers coming off a bad loss at home on national TV, Connor's going to be back, I think. He's going to be the main horse over there. And Snell, he filled in good last week. This week, he didn't do much. He's owned in 43% of fantasy leagues, so he's a guy, once Connor's activated, that you're going to drop unless you're a Connor owner and you want his handcuffed here for the fantasy playoffs, you keep him. But I think I'm going to go my separate ways and cut Snell. Connor hopefully should be fine the rest of the way. And Snell and McFarland anyway, they were splitting, so it wasn't total, handcuff for Snell. So Snell's the first guy I'm going to cut. The second guy, Zack Morris of the Buffalo Bills. To be honest, I don't want anyone over there in that Buffalo backfield. I've been saying this week after week now, pretty much. And yesterday, Zack Morris, he fumbled the ball game early at the 2-yard line for Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. And he had 3 carries, 9 yards, and a catch for 5 yards after that fumble early in the first quarter that gave San Francisco the ball at the Buffalo 2. That was it for Morse. They didn't give him another carry after that, and Devin Singletary got a big workload in that game. But like I said, I don't trust any Bill running back. Josh Allen, he does a lot of running, obviously, as himself, and now with this fumble here from Morse, he's a guy I'm going to cut free. I don't think Buffalo's going to use him much over there. Like I said, their running backs pretty much have no value anyway. They're just a guy wasting a roster spot on your bench. So Morse, he's owned in 58% of leagues. But after this week, that number is going to go down drastically. And he's a guy I'm going to cut loose, especially in redraft leagues. And the third and final running back I'm going to cut here is Duke Johnson of the Houston Texans. We saw David Johnson come back, and he looked good in the ball game. Duke Johnson, he still made a few plays and stuff, but he's not going to have much value, and he's not the starter. He had total 32 yards in that game, but the 6 catches for 24 yards saved him in PPR days where he finished with 9 points. But he's not going to get the carries. He'll get the occasional catches out of the backfield, is Duke Johnson. But now David Johnson, he looked sharp, and he looked good, and obviously they traded Hopkins for him, so Johnson's going to get every opportunity. So Duke Johnson's a guy you should drop and put him back on waivers. So that's a few running backs I'm looking to drop here heading into Week 14.